It's a good 4. I'll say that. It's a quality 4. I do like it. I mean, Eric Allen, I grew up watching him intercept my dad on a regular basis, right? He was damn good, number 21 on the Eagles. Jared Allen, certainly deserving to be here. I mean, definitely one of the best pass rushers of his era. You know, you get Antonio Gates. Okay, he had a little hiccup with PEDs that people held against him. But, I mean, other than that, Antonio Gates, no question, like one of the best tight ends I ever saw. And then Sterling Sharpe.
Yeah.
That's the one I think I'm most excited about. I mean, damn, Sterling Sharpe was a specimen of specimens, and of course had the neck injury and derailed his career. But like, I think if Sterling Sharpe got to continue his career, he'd be one of those guys that we go, he was one of the 4 or 5 best receivers in the history of football. His stats are right up there with the all-time greats. I mean, so that's what's really cool. It is 4 guys that I think are very deserving. I think we've had some years where we're like, I don't know if 1 or 2 of these guys should be in here, but they're in here. I feel like this is not the case this year with this group.
And with Jared Allen in town, you better watch where you step with those size 15s, because he may have his horse with him.
Yes, seriously.
So you never know when the
Right.
horse is going to.
Oh, I mean, they're all really like interesting stories. Jared Allen, what he did. Antonio Gates, no college football. He played basketball. A guy that recruited me, Tim Brewster, at the University of Texas. I'll never forget this. He had moved on from Texas, and now he was with the Chargers. And I remember him calling me and going like, I found me one, Christopher. I found me one. You know, he had his Texas twang. He goes, I found this damn guy, this Antonio Gates. I'm telling you, he's a basketball player, but I think he could be one of the best tight ends in football.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, 2 years later, it was like, holy cow, Antonio Gates is Phillip Rivers' favorite target. He's catching 100 balls a year, and really, really awesome football player. Glad to see him get in.
And it did surprise me that it's only 4.
Yeah.
Because it was a couple of guys like Eric Allen and Sterling Sharpe. They've been waiting a while. Jared Allen got passed over a couple of times. Right. And my son, who's a huge Jared Allen fan, he thought he wasn't never going to get in. So this is just kind of a weird donut hole year. We got some big names coming up in the not-too-distant future. Right. And maybe they'll get back to 8. I think, though, that the Deion Sanders, I don't know that that's an impact. Because what happens is when you have only 4 get in, it's not as big of a weekend. There aren't as many parties. The parade doesn't have as many floats. There aren't as many fans that come to town. So it is a business at the core.
It is.
And they want to get the most out of this weekend. And 4 is the smallest class I can remember.
I feel like the voters have heard it. I think the voters, between like what you're saying, Deion, people like us, just some of the complaints in general of the class being, some of these classes, you're going, hey, I know, hey, this guy in the Hall of Fame. These 2 guys, though, are you sure?
They'll just change the rules again.
I know, maybe they will. But it does feel like the voters took notice of that. I even had a few conversations with a few over the last few years about the subject. But for me and my money, and I do consider myself a football historian, and especially these 4, because they're right in my wheelhouse as far as my life is concerned, I do think they're every bit as worthy as they should be.
Well, to just go inside for a second, they have these committees that will nominate coach, contributor, senior, whatever. It always changes. It seems like the rules change every year, but those were repudiated this year. The voters didn't want them. Yeah. Whoever the folks were that were teed up, and I can't even remember now. No, there weren't enough votes to get these people through. And it used to be kind of an assumption. You get this small select committee from the overall pool of voters, and they come to the conclusion that this person is worthy. Who are we to say no?
Right.
They say no.
Right.
They said no this year loudly. And again, part of it's the voting rules, and I suspect things will be changed to get more in because they'll realize, and I hate to be that cynical about it, but business is business. It's a less robust weekend if you've only got 4. It's better when you got 5, 6, 7.
I hear you.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.